This is Newcap News with Mike Baden.
Good evening, thanks for joining us. Emmett, another huge day at Lakeland College.
Yeah, the Wrestlers women's volleyball team finished 4th last year. This weekend, they needed to win 2 matches just to make it to the playoffs.
Wow, we look forward to that. And Elise, sadly you were right as the snow is falling.
Yeah, in yesterday's forecast we had a 60% chance of flurries today, and well, what can I say? We got them. I mean, if you've been asleep for most of the day, you'll be surprised at what you see outside. But right now in Lloydminster, we're sitting at -3, and we are receiving some light snow. Winds coming in from the west at 22 kilometers per hour, giving us a wind chill of -9. Light snow in the Lakeland region as well, and sitting at -3, 3 degrees in the Battlefords right now, and clouded over. I'll have more on your local forecast and when the snow is expected to stop coming up in a few minutes.
Cancer has touched the lives of many, but last night cancer research was more so celebrated as the community rocked their way to find a cure. Elise Cox has more.
I love Alberta Boobs, a name that certainly catches your attention, but for this cause, it caught the attention of Lloydminster. The group dedicates themselves to fight breast cancer and all other women cancers, and their fundraiser Rock for a Cure went off without a hitch.
We started out with a silent auction and a 50-50 draw. We had All But Heroes open, they're a local band from Lloydminster, and yeah, now we're rocking out to Tupelo Honey.
Having a great time, there's lots of bands here tonight, and I'm having fun.
The event is expected to raise $10,000 to $15,000 for the Alberta Cancer Foundation.
My mom is a breast cancer survivor, and a few other members of my family, so I thought it was important to kind of give back and help raise money to find a cure.
It's the 3rd Rock for a Cure, but the community support always surpasses itself each year.
Everybody has jumped on board, and even if they couldn't make it or couldn't do anything, they still put up posters and they still told their friends and family, and it's crazy. I've been in Lloyd 20 years, and this is phenomenal. I love it.
So I Love Alberta Boobs is nowhere near ready to stop moving forward and doing things bigger and better in the future. Elise Cox, Newcap News.
The Stockade Convention Center was also a hotspot last night as the 15th annual Lloydminster Mardi Gras party took place, benefiting arts education. The party was packed and brought out costumes of all kinds. Carrie McCullough got into the action and shows us what it's all about.
What better way to throw a party this time of year than to celebrate Mardi Gras? And what better way to raise money for local youth wanting to pursue the performing arts?
All the proceeds from tonight go to local community performing arts. So we donate to the high school band and drama programs and scholarships in the community, and it's also a great venue for bands, local musicians and dancers to perform.
Friends of the Performing Arts puts on this event. This is our only fundraiser. We raise money just for the sole purpose of giving it out to schools, their band programs, their drama programs. We have a dance scholarship now.
Belly dancers, bands, and jambalaya are just a few of the highlights of this fundraiser.
We have a costume contest. So we have best male, best female, best couple, and best group. We also have door prizes. We've got a $1,200 travel voucher from Carlson Vaughan Travel, so it's really exciting. We've got merchandise you can buy, feather boas, masks, beads, directly from New Orleans. We have 50-50 draw.
The fundraiser attracted a huge crowd, and many of the attendees, such as Angela Forey, have been going for years.
The music and the bands, it's all great local artists and local talent, and it's always so much fun.
15 years in the making, this fundraiser has perfected its party. And if you haven't attended before, there is always next year.
It's a fundraiser, it's a great event. It helps support your kids that are in drama and music and dance. And it's also just a super fun event. If you have one event to go to during the year that you just want to have fun, bring your date, bring your girlfriends, bring whoever you want, I think it's the event of the year.
Carrie McCullough, Newcap News.
Family Day long weekend is here, and many people are excited to have Holiday Monday off to spend some extra time with family.
Family Day is time to spend with the kids, to go out skating or swimming and have some quality time with the kids. So look forward to spending time with the family.
Some skiing and skating.
Actually, we were planning on going up to the lake and doing some ice fishing.
One mother feels that people should break up their hectic days and set aside more time to spend with their families.
Yeah, I think there should be days set aside, even if you take it upon yourself to spend it with family yourself, like just that one day every couple of weeks or once a month, or even if it is a holiday, it should be, yeah, you should have more time set up to spend with family for sure.
Sticking with Family Day, some Edmonton youngsters are getting an active lesson in sportsmanship this long weekend by using their love of the game to help others. It's a case of kids helping kids, with young athletes fundraising for the Stollery Children's Hospital.
Oh, bud. Keep it there, locked now.
They're cheers with double purpose. Celebrating both a shinny showdown and commitment to community.
It's for the kids, so I'm kind of proud of it.
The second annual Stollery Family Day Classic is on at the Twilliger Rec Center this long weekend. Young hockey players once again raising money and awareness for a local hospital that takes care of sick children. It's an event with twin purpose.
One, the kids that are playing in the tournament proactively for good health, and the second being the kids that we're actually supporting. Kids caring about other kids and really just going out into the community and raising awareness for the Stollery.
84 teams, 1,500 players, all working toward one cause. This fan all too happy to support his grandson's contribution.
He enjoys it, you know, he enjoys it. He comes around, you know, over to us and collects money, and, you know, so he's doing a good job. It's a good cause, and I'm proud of what he's doing.
Players are pushed to the limit in a non-contact pond-style hockey tournament with teams pitted 4 against 4 in fast-paced games.
It's different because there's not really whistles. You have lots of open ice to skate.
Every kid on the ice challenged to collect money on behalf of a community pillar.
We went on a bottle drive. We raised quite a bit of money. It's really great to just have lots of fun.
The charitable cause ensuring everyone will walk away winners this year, no matter who tops the podium.
Emmett now joins us for our first look at sports, and like we said off the top, another huge day for Lakeland College.
Yeah, the Lakeland College Rustlers women's volleyball team needed the playoff hopes on the line this weekend, so they needed to win a best-of-3 qualifier against Kings just to make the playoffs. Well, the weekend didn't go as planned for Kings. The women swept their match Friday night on the road, meaning they could advance to the playdowns with a win at home Saturday evening. Rustlers women trailing 23-22 in the first set. A service error puts the Eagles in set point position. A great cut by Natasha Fowler keeps the Rustlers alive for another point. A critical mistake by the Eagles means this is going to a tiebreaker, knotted at 24-24. Rustlers move to set point with a towering double block, but the Eagles respond with one of their own on the next point. The back and forth set continues as the Rustlers score again, set point number 2 for them. And this time the Eagles make another error as the Rustlers fight back for the first set victory. Set number 2 is another tight one. Rustlers leading 23-22, and again some sound defense moves the Rustlers to set point. Natasha Fowler puts the serve in play. Easy return for the Eagles will set up a monster kill, but a great dig by Fowler keeps the play alive for Erica Lustig to finish it off. That puts the Rustlers up 2-0 this match, and after Friday's victory at Kings, they're about to sweep the qualifying series. The women take the long route to get there, but are now in provincial playdowns, and that makes Rustlers fans feel like dancing.
Not a lot of confidence, kind of uneasy in the first semester, worried about making mistakes. And then in the last 3 weeks here, we've really turned a corner and come together as a team, and that confidence is now through the roof. And with the way that we're playing, I'm excited.
We all just knew that we were going to win. We all had that confidence and played every point, won every point. It was just awesome.
Right now, everyone's just off the walls. We're so excited. Like, it's not only that we won, but like we played so hard, and so we just like came together, and it feels amazing. Just that we're coming together at the right time of the year, so it just works great for us.
The Lakeland ladies have now met one of their goals on the year, qualifying for provincials. Now they are preparing to win one game at a time, starting with a match against top-ranked Mount Royal Friday afternoon. The Rustlers dropped both matches against the Cougars this season. The Lloydminster Bobcats wrapped up the regular season last night on the road in Sherwood Park. The Bobcats fell to the Crusaders 6-4 in a game that didn't affect the Bobcats' standings. Today, the Bobcats celebrated their season success with their annual awards banquet.
Parents
The afternoon was a chance for the Cats to recognize their individual and team achievements before focusing on what they hope will be a long playoff run. In last night's game against the Crusaders, veteran forward Topher Flanagan scored 2 points, while Kyle Harris was held off the score sheet, giving Flanagan the team's leading scorer award by just 1 assist. Flanagan also picked up the Scott Academic Player of the Year along with Corey Chisholm, as well as the Most Improved Player. Harris, meanwhile, went home with 2 trophies of his own, the fan favorite and team MVP. Head coach Brian Curran is happy with the team's regular season play and suspects that will translate into important W's this month.
I think there's a sense, and maybe it's me being crazy, I have no idea, but I just have that feeling that something very special.
It was a nice thing to get the team together and celebrate the year that was, and obviously we have a long playoff run to pursue, but it's always good to do something like this before the playoffs, get the team together and keep things positive. Keep things positive.
It's great to get some players recognized tonight and to keep the positive energy flowing. But we all are thinking about playoffs. It is in the back of our mind, but we're really excited for it, and we can't wait to get going.
The Lloydminster Bobcats have a week-long break before Saturday's playoff opener against Drayton Valley. The Cats finished 24 points ahead of the Thunder in the regular season standings. The best-of-5 series starts Saturday, 7:30 at the Civic Center. Game 3 of the Junior B series between the Lloydminster Bandits and Vermilion Tigers is underway tonight at the Civic Center. The underdog Tigers surprised the Bandits in Game 1, winning 5-3. The Bandits battled back Friday night in a wild affair, winning 7-3. Game 4 is in Vermilion Wednesday night. The Baker Hughes Bobcats wrapped up their season at home tonight. The Bobcats finished 3rd in their division and also had some individual success. Jetlyn Houcher dominated the league this year, scoring 38 goals in 30 games. Teammate Ambrose Fergus was no slouch either, finishing 3rd in league scoring with 47 points. The Bobcats scored 150 goals this season, tops in the Dodge division. That's all the time I have for sports. Stay tuned for more Newcap news and weather after the break. To the Scotties we go, and it was a big day for the Saville Sports Centre skip, wearing Alberta's colors for the first time in a long time right in their own backyard. Heather Nedowin's first test came yesterday against Carrie Galusha from the Territories. We picked things up in the second. Nedowin's up by 2, and Galusha's got her eyes on the triple. And what does she do? She takes out Nedowin's lone stone and scores a big 3. So we jump to the 10th, where things get interesting. It's a 1-point game, 7-6 for the Territories. Coach Daryl Horn is on the ice, and Nedowin likes the thought of the straight back. Her counterpart doesn't agree, but the final decision is to go with the straight back. And that is important as Alberta doesn't want to set up a double. Last rock for Nedowin. She needs a single to force extras.
Said she knew it, said she knew it. She promised her team she could make it, and she will get the single.
Ooh, that was close, so we're all tied up at 7, heading into extras. In the 11th, with her last rock, Nedowin trying to block the angle raise. It's a tricky shot as there's lots of stones in the house, and immediately you can see the skip isn't too impressed. The weight and the line just are not syncing up for her. She leaves it hanging, so Kevin Cooey's sister has a chance to win it all with a fairly easy shot. Nedowin can only hope that she misses and blanks the end. But the skip makes no mistake, right to the button. Galusha wins it 8-7.
7. Give it to the team. They played extremely well. She was the hot shot and she was on fire. And you know what? You gotta, as a skip, sometimes say it's okay. You gotta, your opponent is playing fabulous. Tomorrow's our new day and we move on from there.
Following up with the Scotties, some area residents got together for a unique bonspiel of their own.
Let's go, boys.
For 3 years, residents of Sandy Beach have run an outdoor community bonspiel. For a month and a half, Rod Emewein and his neighbors have built, painted, and maintained their own 2-sheet curling rink right on Sandy Beach Lake. Emewein says the idea for the event started on a whim.
They used to do it out here years and years ago, and we thought, well, it's time to start it again. So a few of us got together and started building ice, and this is the culmination, I guess.
Great community out here at Sandy Beach, and it's kind of a long, quiet winter for
bunch of us who live out here, so we're always looking for something to do, and worked out well, and this is our third shot at it in 4 years, and turned out really good.
The interest in the Spiel has grown in the short time it's been around, expanding from 6 teams the first winter to 12 this year. Close to 60 people came out on Saturday, with numbers slightly down on Sunday due to what Emewein calls sports injuries.
Awesome. Everybody's just having a blast. We've had fire going. We had a potluck supper up in the hall last night, and everybody's had fun.
The rink is cleared and pebbled after each 6-end game, and curlers use real rocks in their matches.
People who haven't curled in 15, 20 years curling, and there's people who curl every week, and so it's a good mix. And the ice is a little tricky, so if you're the best curler at the Lloyd Country Club, you're not necessarily the best curler out here, so that's good.
The winner of the event gets a specialized team portrait. The losers have to settle for a weekend of stories to tell and may want to watch and take tips from the Scotties and Briar for next year.
In area minor hockey, the Lloydminster Universal Heat are into the second round of the Alberta Minor Bantam Hockey League playoffs. The Universal Heat were heavy favorites in their first round series with the Spruce Grove Pack. They finished 32 points ahead of the Pack in the standings, and it showed in their series. Lloydminster swept in back-to-back games, winning 8-2 at home and 6-2 last night on the road. Milos Raonic won his second straight SAP Open title on Sunday, defeating Dennis Eastelman in straight sets 7-6, 6-2. Eastman had no answer for the Canadian's big serve as Raonic won 92% of his service points in the match and did not face a single break point. It was the third ATP World Tour title of his career. And Jeremy Lin had 28 points and a career-high 14 assists. Steve Novak made 4 three-pointers in the fourth quarter, and the New York Knicks ended the Dallas Mavericks' 6-game winning streak and extended Lin's sanity with a 104-97 victory today. That's all the time I have for sports. Stay tuned for more Newcap news and weather.